It's on the way. It's good. So Malcolm Reed makes 2. And he's 4 for 5 from the line. 36-27, the Blazers have reestablished the 9-point lead. 2 minutes left in the half. Peyton Smith with a bounce pass right side to Knudsen. Knudsen holds and looks. Looking for help. Missteals Zeke. Now they have it to Provenzano in the right corner. Provenzano on the drive to the free throw line. Finds Jordan Smith for 3. Good.
Number 5, Jordan Smith.
7 for Jordan Smith. 36-30, 6-point lead. Cameron Hall to Zeke, top of the circle. Underneath Malcolm Reed, reverse layup is in. A correction, 7 points for Peyton Smith. Or for Jordan Smith, rather. 38-30, Blazers by 8, 120 for the half. A bounce pass out front, it comes to McClellan. On the left side, Jordan Smith. Jordan Smith against Malcolm Reed, comes back outside. Jordan Smith stutter step move to the free throw line. Jump pass underneath McClellan, double fake on Zeke, and he lays it in. Bobby McClellan with 8. 38-32, Blazers again, up by 6. Wilson across the timeline, finds Zeke in the right corner. Lob pass Braxton Miller, left wing to Malcolm Reed. Foul line jump, got it. Now it's Malcolm Reed getting the buck. 40-32, 10 for Malcolm Reed in the half. And 6 of those 10 have come in the second quarter. Peyton Smith with a bounce pass in the front court to Jordan Smith. Jordan Smith holds and looks against Malcolm Reed. We're inside of the U.S. Tyrant Auto final minute. Jordan Smith hands it to McClellan. McClellan chased by Fazekas. Peyton Smith deep on the left wing. Chased by Cameron Hall. A bounce pass to the right side for Provenzano. Provenzano holds the ball. Doesn't start his dribble. Now does start it. Runs into a teammate at the timeline. A bounce pass Jordan Smith. And Cameron Hall says, give me that. A run ahead to Malcolm Reed. He he shoots, he scores, and he draws the foul. Are you kidding me? The look on my partner's face says it all.
I'm paying attention to Zeke there, Brian. I don't know if you noticed after the basket, he was kind of bent over on his knees, and then he started to grab his chest afterwards. So you just hope he's okay.
Hope so. 42-32, Blazers by 10. Reed shoots, scores. Give him another free throw. He's had 3 free throws in this quarter. 13 in the game for Malcolm Reed. And Zeke is out right now, getting a rest at the tail end of the half. And Malcolm Reed with a steal. Nope, McClellan has it. Left of the wing jumper. Nope. And that is that. So the Blazers take an 11-point lead into the half. The U.S. Tyrant Auto halftime report is on the way. You are listening to Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball on ASN and ASN Plus. Winter is on the way, and it's time for you to get ready for winter driving while saving on service at U.S. Tire and Auto Service Center in Gary, Indiana. Visit ustire-auto.com and print out the coupon for the following savings: $10 off $100, $20 off $200, $30 off $300, $40 off $400, and $50 off $500. You can also get a free mounting and balance when any 4-tire purchase now through the end of December. Save on top passenger car tires such as Bridgestone, Firestone, Fusion, and more. U.S. Tire and Auto Service Center, 3350 Grant Street in Gary, Indiana. Call 219-884-4600 or visit ustire-auto.com. Servicing Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana since 1991. Have you heard the good news about a company that started 4 years ago and worked at a relentless pace based entirely upon one simple premise? Have you heard the good news about a place you can go to enjoy positive, community-oriented information about the town, city, or region that you live in and the people involved? Have you heard the good news that you yourself can share stories about this same theme to others in your community? That place is LaPorteCountyLife.com. At LaPorteCountyLife.com, you can celebrate a company that had a crazy dream based on a belief that positive breeds positive, and that people want to read, hear, and watch stuff about good people. At LaPorteCountyLife.com, you can go to a place to enjoy positive, community-oriented information about the town, city, or region that you live in and the people involved. Want to see more? Want to read more? Want to hear more? Then go to LaPorteCountyLife.com. Have you heard the good news?
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. There's just one place where a team is more than a group of individual agendas. It's a catalyst for demonstrating the potential of the collaborative spirit. There's just one place where players, coaches, and fans experience the exhilaration that happens when an entire community rallies behind the school team. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. In addition, high school sports help young people in Indiana develop the discipline and confidence they need to be leaders in life, even as they unite communities like nothing else. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
This is the U.S. Tire and Auto Halftime Report, presented by U.S. Tire and Auto of Gary, servicing Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana since 1991.
Halftime here at the Shoals Student Center. Brian Snow, Larry Babcock with you. Now time for the U.S. Tire and Auto Halftime Report, brought to you by U.S. Tire and Auto of Gary, Indiana, servicing Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana since 1991. And Coach Babs, you just had the feeling that once the Blazers got it together, even though they were trailing, they would turn the pressure on, and they forced Hanover Central into 10 first-half turnovers.
Yeah, you know, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when Marquette's going to turn it on. You know, sometimes it's late in the first quarter, sometimes it's start of the second quarter. But you're absolutely right. They turned it on, they put the pressure on Hanover, and you can clearly see Hanover is not used to having pressure like that put against them, and they struggled with the ball. I mean, especially with the trap right here in the corner, and Marquette's done a great job of getting turnovers and getting points off those turnovers.
Let's go over the first half scoring totals. First for Hanover Central, they were led by Peyton Smith, who had 10 points. Bobby McClellan had 8, 7 for Jordan Smith, their leading scorer. Bobby Knudsen finished with 4, 2 for 2 from the line. Blake Maris finished with 3, and that came on a 3-point field goal. For the Blazers, Ryan Fazekas finished with 16 in the first half. Malcolm Reed came on like a house of fire with 9 in the second quarter and 13 for the game. Javante Peels with 7 and 2 apiece for Caleb Carnes and Tommy Wilson and Cameron Hall, and 1 point for Kyron Miller that came from the free throw line. And again, you said it best. This wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when. And late in that first quarter, or halfway through that first quarter, we saw the Blazers start putting the pressure on, forcing Hanover Central into a lot of turnovers. And the big key, they converted those 10 turnovers into 15 points.
Yeah, you know, and they got to continue to do that. And like we talked about at East Chicago when this all started back in November, as long as Marquette got better every game, and they are doing that. They're not turning the ball over as much. Free throws are still shaky. That's the one part of the game that they have got to fix. You know, they need to be more consistent with their free throws. But every game, Snowman, they're getting better. They're getting stronger. You can see that this team is going to make a run. And I think had we played Bar Reeve right around this time, it'd be a totally different story.
Blazers 6 for 10 from the free throw line in the first half. Malcolm Reed knocked down 5 of those in the first half, and you mentioned the free throws and how important they are. They're getting better at making their free throws. Let's look at the keys to the second half, sponsored by Clarion Inn of Michigan City. And quite simply, the Blazers just need to do what they're doing. They just need to keep the pressure on Hanover Central.
Yeah, they do, and they need to not come out flat. They need to not be satisfied with an 11-point lead. You know, again, we saw it against Bar Reeve. We saw it against East Chicago. You know, fortunately, they picked it up with River Forest, but they got to come in and they've got to set the tempo. The first 3 minutes of the third quarter are going to dictate how the second half's going to go.
And what makes it so much fun is that the Blazers know that they can dictate the tempo with the second half. They can't keep their foot off the throttle. That second quarter really set the tone. They got to continue to set it. That's our key to the second half, sponsored by Clarion Inn of Michigan City, where you can enjoy a wealth of amenities at an affordable price at 5820 Franklin Street in Michigan City, or call 219-879-0311. The second half is coming up after this. You've been listening to the U.S. Tire and Auto Halftime Report, brought to you by U.S. Tire and Auto of Gary, Indiana. The second half is on the way on the Arena Sports Network, the home of the state champion Blazers.
David
U.S.
Schultz.
Tire and Automotive in Gary, Indiana, we have a variety of products and services that are instrumental to the health of your car, including our tire fitment guide to help you find the correct size tires for your automobile. Our friendly service staff will quickly outfit your vehicle with a high-quality tire that is right for you. Check out our tire and wheel catalog to give your vehicle the perfect fit. Check it out online at ustire-auto.com. If you do not see the right tire model, call or stop in to see what we can do for you. Worried about how you are going to afford getting your car serviced? We accept the Firestone credit card so you can get your car serviced when it needs it and not when it is too late. Visit Dave McCann at 3350 Grant Street in Gary, Indiana, or call the shop at 219-884-4600, or visit them online at ustire-auto.com. U.S. Tire and Automotive Center, servicing Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana since 1991. Get your best price on Ford trucks, Focus, F-150, Explorer, Escape, and Lincoln MKS, MKT, MKX, MKZ, as well as Fiesta, Fusion, Taurus, Mustang, Navigator, and all other new Ford Lincoln vehicles at the all-new Sowers Ford in Lincoln, Northwest Indiana's newest Ford Lincoln dealer. We offer new and used Ford Lincoln vehicles, parts, service, and used car. If you are in Northwest Indiana or near Michigan City, LaPorte, Hobart, Burns Harbor, Valparaiso, Chesterton, South Bend, or Portage, there is no comparison to the other dealers around town. We are about to earn your business with top quality service and the most competitive pricing in Indiana. Stop by today at 3930 Franklin Street in Michigan City, or give us a call at 219-879-5381. That's 219-879-5381. Or visit us online at www.sowersauto.com. Sowers Ford Lincoln, Northwest Indiana's newest Ford Lincoln dealer.
Harsh weather approaching, now is the time for electrical contractors to stock up on supplies for that unsuspecting winter storm. Northwest Indiana's pros have depended on Pesco for 50 years. Pesco, Portage Electric Supply Corporation, has a full line of supplies for the most demanding of jobs. With friendly service that comes with being a woman-owned distributor, it's nice to know you can get the right tools at the right price without the grinding hard sell. For electrical parts to get the job done, go where the pros go. Pesco on Melton Road in Portage.
You know you're having a fun night when the student section is getting into it, and they've been into it since minute one. Babs and Snowman back here with you at the Shoals Student Center in Michigan City. 43-32, the Blazers with the lead. They led by 2 at the end of 1, and they have stretched this lead to 11. Ready for the third quarter. The third quarter of tonight's game is brought to you by Clarion Inn and Suites of Michigan City. Enjoy a wealth of amenities at an affordable price when choosing the Clarion Inn in Michigan City. 5820 Franklin Street, or call 219-879-0311. Blazers in the home whites with the navy blue numbers and lettering trimmed in gold, moving left to right here in the second half. Fazekas along with Tommy Wilson, and here comes that trap again. Braxton Miller, Malcolm Reed, and Javante Peels. That completes the Blazer quintet. A jump pass to Tommy Wilson on the left wing. Shovel pass out front to Peels. Now Reed with a right corner three. He missed that one. Rebound chased down by Seals. Not the shot you want to start the third quarter. Seals along with McClellan, Peyton, and Jordan Smith. And Blake Maris. And that ball is tipped out of bounds. Stays with Hanover Central. Yeah, I know. You don't have to explain it, Larry. How many times have we worked together? Jordan Smith to come in at the timeline and play to Blake McClellan. Now Sears has it this time off to the right. McClellan swings it left corner to Jordan Smith. Jordan Smith comes out against Braxton Miller. Miller picks his pocket, ball free. Miller comes up with a steal to Zeke. Here comes Zeke driving right to the lane. Lost the ball going up. Wilson saves to Zeke on the left baseline. Peels charges right down the lane and lost the ball. Back come the Wildcats, 4-on-1. Jordan Smith to Maris. Back to Jordan Smith. Zeke says, get that out of here. No soup for you. What did you say about the speed of the Blazers getting back on defense?
Absolutely. That's a strong suit of theirs right now.
That's how they have kept the 11-point lead. That ball tipped out of bounds by Peels. It'll stay with the Blazers. It'll stay with the Wildcats, excuse me. 7:03 remaining in quarter number 3. Baseline left, they look to come in. They come into Sears. In the left corner is Maris, chased by Braxton Miller. Maris